It's your girl Stacey Cake, your host for What's Hot, and today I am here with special guests.
The hottest thing right here, B.
Voice.
You already know what it is. I don't need no introduction. It's your boy Chop. What up, Stacey Cake?
What up, what up, what up?
I'm just fucking. I mean, can I cuss?
Sure.
Fuck it.
So, for those who don't know, who is Pork Chop?
I'm just a regular fat guy that love life and love my family and trying to figure out the two questions in life.
And what are those?
Purpose and belief.
So, can you talk a little bit more about your show here at Baltimore? Like, what do you do professionally for those who might not know?
I'm an on-air personality at Radio 1 Baltimore, 92Q Jams, B More with Squirrel Wide, and we run Animal House.
What
we
time?
call it Animal House because Squirrel, which is his real last name, and Pork, which is a pig, so it's Animal House.
So what time can people listen
6 to 10. 6 to 10, Monday through Friday, and I'm on by myself on Sundays, 10 to 3 in the morning, and he's on 6 to 10 on Saturdays. I feel like he helped musically and I helped spiritually.
So how did you get into radio?
Swift needed a producer, and I was working at her record pool at the time, and she was like, can you please come in, da-da-da-da-da, and she showed me what I had to do, and next thing I know, I was producing the Off the Hook radio show with her and Reggie for like 2.5 years. No pay.
Oh, so that's called passion.
Well, at first.
Not really.
It was called hitting them streets, and then, throughout time, you figure out your purpose.
So how did you come up with the name Pork Chop?
My uncle gave me my name, Old Pork Chop, and it became my rap name, and it's still my rap, my nickname. So, but Pork Chop is an acronym for the poetic overseer ruling chaos, causing havoc on poets.
Oh wow! Can you say that again?
The poetic overseer ruling chaos, causing havoc on poets. I just spelled chaos with a K because it.
Oh wow! I never knew that. All this time.
You learn something
See,
every day,
I got
folks.
something new. Okay. I'll backtrack a little bit.
Okay.
And I didn't really know how to ask you before, but since you just talked about it. No, not that.
Sorry, Stacey.
Sure, that was my question.
Sorry, Stacey.
My question
You couldn't
is,
handle a man of my caliber.
Clearly.
Have you all strung up, calling all your friends like, Pork Chop said he's going to pick me up at 8. Oh, my God. I love him.
That be you. Why she didn't text me back?
Never. My heart been broke too much. That's one thing about me. Women, I never understood why people dealt with different people at different times. Let me explain that. Mm-hmm. If I said me and you mess with each other, mess with, just the simple, if I call you and I got your number and we start talking and we went out on 2 dates, I don't have other girls to talk to. Mm-hmm. I never was that type. I'm going to give you my undivided attention. Whether I get hurt or not, then, oh well, that's on me. But I never could be like, let me go out with Stacey Friday and Cheryl Saturday and Nika for, I can't, that never was me.
But see, I feel like that's more because a lot of people in this generation are very afraid to get hurt. So they feel like, oh, if I got multiple people, I'm not all invested in the one person.
Right.
So.
And I just
like
I just feel funny.
The risk factor is lower.
Because then, say if you like two different guys you are dating, then you're going to have to make a decision soon.
I feel like somebody eliminate themselves.
Damn.
I did. I feel like somebody.
You see what you niggas are did?
Somebody will eliminate themselves.
But y'all dating pool right now sucks anyway.
Yeah.
I tell all my homegirls that's your age, I be like, I feel sorry for y'all.
Why you?
Because niggas ain't shit. But it ain't our fault either. It somewhat is, but we got to start hold up, let me backtrack. I got ADHD. It is our fault a little bit. Because we don't know, we never knew how to grow up. To be men. That's a state of mind to be a man. It ain't just to be physically, just because you're 30 and over, you're a man. No, you got to go through all of that.
The mental.
Yeah, to become a man.
Why do you think that is?
Because there was no men in most of our lives to show us how to become a man. cutting grass and doing chores is one thing, but to mentally be ready to take care of a woman, that's a whole nother plane. And most men don't know how to do that because they're living in a household where the man ain't there and the mother is taking care of another nigga.
Yeah.
So how he supposed to be like, damn, I'm going to be a man when the nigga in my life ain't even there and my mother's taking care of some worthless ass nigga. So now I'm knowing how to be a worthless ass nigga.
And I think, too, it also comes from women have become, I was kind of on live talking about this yesterday, like, I feel like women have definitely become more aggressive, so men feel the need to do less.
I feel like a change has happened.
Yeah. Like,
y'all the new dick
they
swingers.
done stepped up,
y'all the vagina holders and y'all swinging penises. Because think about it, y'all fight more. Always on Instagram fighting, like what the fuck? Squirrel will always say, yo, it all fell downhill when y'all started smoking weed more than niggas. Like y'all the nigga. Like I'm smoking this weed, I'ma drink this Henny, that's what we were supposed to do. But now y'all do it.
Do you think, who's that more toxic for?
Everybody at the end of the day, us as a race, because we need men to be men. We need kings and queens. And we can't find them, and we're not going to be able to make them if our generation is already what we are. I'm 45. You're 20, whatever.
22.
Just think of that. And so the teenagers under you looking at you. We grandma and grandpa this generation,
Right.
And grandma and grandpa want to be out in the club. They want to be young. I don't know.
So
is this part of this?
It can be. It started off with a good conversation.
Good conversation and good shit.
But I feel like...
My manager says good shit. She's giving me thumbs up and everything.
Got the thumbs up.
Yes.
Good content.
Big noise from the story. That's what we call it.
I feel like instead of like, okay, yeah, women have become more aggressive and more stronger, but then instead of both genders kind of being, at the level, men have kind of like went down.
Because we locked up, we in jail, we on lean, we taking pills,
I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking more like ego and pride is just a lot more sensitive.
That too. You can add that on to the subtopic of shit that's bring us down further and further. What we gonna do?
So kind of connecting to Dash, you mentioned like not ego. You mentioned purpose and belief.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you think that fits in with this as men becoming men again, finding their purpose and belief in life?
I wish Squirrel was right here, because what did he say? We're missing hope. We had hope. And we have dreams. We was like, nah, I don't want to live like this. And then that happened because we had people that pushed us for hope. When last time you talked to somebody younger than you and was like, yo, this is going to be all right? No, I'm asking you.
Like, asking if it was going to be all right?
Yeah, like, when last time you gave somebody some hope?
I think I give hope every day.
Hell no.
I do. Because I feel like, it might not be like direct, like, hey, I hope you have hope today. Go be positive.
You know what, get out.
Like, it's not like
you
that.
You know damn well it ain't like that.
But I think I give hope by not folding to society. And I give hope because I do positive
And by
things.
your example, look what you're doing. Somebody sees this and be like, hey, man, I can do that.
So now it's time to put you in the hot seat. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, so earlier we talked, and stop laughing.
What?
Earlier we talked, and I got
the whole room is laughing.
And I got some
just don't see it.
Fun facts about you.
Okay.
And so you're a sports fan. So you like Dallas, or you like versus the Sixers? You got to pick which
Dallas.
one. Dallas.
Yep.
So football over basketball.
Football.
Okay. No, I wasn't asking. I was saying, so you like football over basketball?
Yes.
Why you like football better?
Because I'm fat.
You're being...
That's probably more, I think... Hey, can I get a lifeline real quick? Squirrel, do you think that's a real synopsis of life?
Why
big
don't
people
play sports,
like
they're kinda...
football, and then smaller people go gravitate to basketball. I don't know why, but
You don't
probably
know
not. But
I was like, wait, what's the basis of this?
Size. Like, big people play football, so you would think bigger people like football, but which is probably wrong. But
interesting theory. I don't know how to test it. Just ask a
You
bunch
might
of big people.
Yeah, ask-
What do they like, football or basketball better?
yeah, that might be a nice study.
Research.
It'd probably be true though. That's funny.
Okay, so since you're on radio, we're gonna go with music.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you like? You gave me 2 songs that you like,
Uh-huh.
and I have to ask you which one you like better.
Okay.
So you shouted out "My Tie," and the song was "Light."
Jeremiah and Ty Dolla Signs. Their group they called My
My
Tie.
Tie.
Mhm.
So you like the song "Light," and then
Mhm.
you gave me a
The Gold
Gold
Link
Link
joint.
song, which was what?
Got Friends.
Got
with Miguel.
Friends. So which one? If you had to listen to one for the rest of your life, which one?
Damn, out of them two,
Which one would it
just
be?
gonna die, I guess.
You're not gonna
Put
pick
myself out of my misery and be like, you know what?
one? Bruh,
The Light. I picked Jeremiah and Ty Dolla Sign.
The Light. So My Tie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the last one.
Okay.
You're a video game player.
Mario Kart.
I
No,
didn't,
you
you
didn't
gotta
worry about it.
let me
Nope.
say the
If
people
I had to
don't
pick
even
one,
know which one.
Mario
It
Kart,
was
anything is
It
gonna be
was
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart and
Look,
Golden
got it
Eye.
tatted, see?
It was Mario Kart versus Golden Eye.
Mario
It was
Kart,
Mario
see?
Kart.
Mario Kart.
Oh, haha.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right, see y'all guys.